Hiya, Nikki.
Miss Stewart.
How are you?
Surviving. How's your holiday?
Oh, I don't know that I would call it a holiday exactly. 3 weeks struggling with instructions to flat pack furniture.
No man around to help you?
Call yourself a feminist? Sean's up to his eyes in work at the moment.
Oh.
The longer we're together, the less time we seem to spend with each other. Mind you, I did catch up with a bit of reading. Have you read Sophie's World?
No. No, I haven't.
Well, I've got a copy at home. I'll bring it in.
Isn't that against regulations?
Well, I won't tell if you won't. See you around.
See ya.
You used to run your own business. What did that entail?
Hiring, firing.
And what do you do to keep busy now?
Gym, gardening, usual stuff, you know.
You're not interested in education classes?
Well, there are only so many macrame plant hangers you need in one lifetime.
I'm talking about the Open University.
Look, in 10 years' time, I'll be a 43-year-old ex-con with a general studies degree. Companies will be crying out for them, won't they?
I'd like you to think about it. Please? As a favor to me?
Okay. For you.
Miss Stewart?
Hi.
Hiya.
Brought you that prospectus.
Don't give up easily, do you?
There's an English course in there you might be interested in.
You really think I can do this?
Of course. What's stopping you?
I'm scared.
Well, I never thought I'd hear you say that. But you can only do your best. Give it a read. Oh. You thought I'd forget, didn't you? Romeo and Juliet. I'm impressed.
Juliet and Juliet would be more my cup of tea.
Have you never been interested in men?
Not my flavour, no.
But I thought...
What? I just hadn't met the right one. No, they do nothing for me.
How can you be sure?
The same way as you are. If you are.
I'm not interested in women. Not in that way.
You should give it a go sometime. Don't know what you're missing.
Hi. How you settling in?
Fine. Great view. Feels different being up here. Officially.
Nikki, I'm sure I don't need to spell it out, but being on enhanced does have its responsibilities. You know that, don't you?
Yeah.
I need to know that I can trust you.
I promise to behave myself and say my prayers before I go to bed, all right? Look, I'm not very good at this sort of thing. But thanks. Thanks a lot.
It's okay. Hi, Nikki.
Hiya.
So how did it go?
It was hell. I thought about using that panic button you mentioned. Anyway, home time. And you're doing the cooking.
Sorry, didn't Sean tell you? He's my partner.
Well, you won't be calling me that for much longer. She just asked me to marry her. Forced me to say yes.
So, how did you enjoy the class, Nikki?
Well, you learn something new every day. Here comes the blushing bride-to-be. Get that quiet, didn't you?
Sean had just asked me to marry him. Not that it's any of your business, actually.
Why are you telling me then?
I really don't know, but I certainly don't have to explain myself to you. You know, for some odd reason, it seems to upset you, Sean and I getting married.
Odd reason. That's a good one.
Nikki, what the hell is this about?
You really don't know?
If I knew, I wouldn't be asking you, would I?
You want to know what this is about? It's about this.
Jesus Christ! Take a seat.
Look, I'm sorry, I was out of order. I was
I don't care what you wear, Nikki. You'll understand if I'm blunt. Now, I know that you're a lesbian, and you're comfortable and so on with that, but I'm a heterosexual, and I'm going to get married very soon. I find your behaviour inappropriate. You seem to want to go out of your way to make me feel uncomfortable.
Why would I do that?
I like you, Nikki. I've encouraged you to do a degree. I've put you on enhanced. But everything that I have done for you, I have done for professional reasons. Now, I can assure you that's the case.
Fine. If you say so.
If you ever do anything like that again... Nikki, even if I were attracted to you, which I'm not, there is no way we could have a relationship. I mean, for a start, I would be sacked. Now, what I'm trying to say to you is find another focus for your attention. Get back with Trisha, anything. But don't waste your time on me.
I'm sorry to have caused you so much trouble, miss. They'd never been apart. Not once in 30 years.
I know everything that you're going to say. And I agree. You're going to tell me that Spencer was serving a sentence too, and now he's dead because of it. I know that. I do know.
How can you do it? How can you go home at night knowing that that woman is banged up in a little brick box miles from her son's body? I mean, what the shit kind of torture do you think she's going through?
I know what she's going through. That's why I've come to see you. To ask you to be a good friend to her because she needs one just now. All right?
You amaze me.
No, I didn't come here for a debate.
You're full of shit! Like all the others! You pretend you're not where you are!
How is she?
Still not speaking. Sorry about the other day, the way I spoke to you. Taking her some flowers.
That's nice.
Well, if I'm allowed to.
What do you mean?
Flowers. Usually they're banned from cells, aren't they?
Nikki.